Every single year, Americans invest more money in beauty enhancements, from advanced skincare treatments and cosmetic surgeries to high-end fashion and grooming products, than they spend on education. This astonishing reality reveals just how deeply attraction influences our lives and decisions. Attraction isn't a trivial desire, it's a powerful force shaping social dynamics, relationships, and even self-worth. Yet, despite its undeniable importance, attraction remains a perplexing mystery for many. What is it about certain guys that naturally pulls girls toward them? And conversely, what qualities in girls spark that magnetic pull in guys? The answer is far more intricate than most realize. Attraction isn't just about physical appearance or superficial charm. It's a complex interplay of biology, psychology, and subtle social signals operating mostly beneath conscious awareness. Picture this. The moment your eyes meet someone you find captivating, an invisible chain reaction ignites deep within your brain and body. A cocktail of hormones and neurotransmitters floods your system. Your heart races, your pupils dilate, your breathing quickens, all unfolding within mere seconds. This lightning-fast biological symphony determines whether you feel drawn to that person or not, often before your mind can even articulate why. It's incredible how swiftly and powerfully attraction operates, yet many people remain baffled about why they feel a spark with some individuals and a complete disconnect with others. Despite sincere effort, countless men and women struggle to overcome the invisible barriers that keep them from attracting the right people. Maybe you've spent years hoping to find that special someone, going on date after date, experimenting with different styles and approaches, only to feel stuck in an endless cycle of frustration and confusion. It can seem like there's a secret code to attraction, a hidden formula you just can't decipher. But here's the breakthrough. Once you unlock the psychological secrets behind attraction, everything shifts dramatically. Suddenly, you gain the ability to recognize and activate the subtle cues, triggers, and behaviors that naturally enhance your personal appeal. You learn how to connect effortlessly, without trying too hard or pretending to be someone you're not. Think of yourself as a raw diamond, innately brilliant, but still rough, uncut, and waiting to be shaped. The journey to mastering attraction is like visiting a master jeweler who carefully carves, polishes, and refines your edges until your true radiance shines through with unmistakable clarity. This transformation isn't about changing who you are, it's about peeling back the layers to reveal the best, most magnetic version of yourself. One that others sense instinctively and find irresistible. And the best part? Today, right now, is the perfect moment to begin this exciting journey of self-discovery, confidence, and authentic magnetic growth. Quick break. Close your eyes for a second. Picture her, the girl you've always wanted. Feel what it would be like to actually have her. Now open your eyes, because here's the truth. Right now, you're invisible to her. You're getting outcompeted by guys with more money, better looks, higher status, and stronger game. You're playing a rigged game, and you're losing. But I've spent the last 35 years mastering this, studying, testing, and finally finding the secrets to get the girls I always wanted. You want to stop getting ignored? You want her chasing you? Then you need to wake up and act. Click the link in the comments if you are truly committed and take the first step toward becoming that guy. Few spots left. Be fast or miss out your last chance to make her yours. Let's get back to it. Did you know that your sense of smell is the most powerful of all your senses when it comes to memory? Scientists have found that when you recall a person, you're often remembering their scent more vividly than their face, voice, or even the exact words they spoke. This is because the olfactory system, the part of your brain responsible for processing smells, is directly connected to the limbic system, which governs memory and emotion. Smell is deeply tied to how we emotionally register people and experiences. Your nose can pick up far more than you might expect. It can unconsciously detect what a person has been eating, where they work, their lifestyle habits, even how often they bathe. So if you find yourself smelling like last night's fast food or a kitchen full of fries, it's definitely worth taking a quick shower and freshening up before you head out. You might not realize it, but your natural scent is one of the very first signals others use to judge and size you up, often before any words are exchanged. But smell isn't the only subtle factor influencing attraction. Color plays a surprisingly powerful role as well. Wearing the right colors can immediately boost your appeal no matter where you are or who you're with. Cool neutral tones like blues and grays tend to make others feel calm and at ease around you, fostering a sense of trust and comfort. On the other hand, vibrant colors like red and orange trigger a completely different reaction. They stimulate excitement, energy, and attraction. For women especially, a tight-fitting red dress is more than just a fashion statement, it's a magnetic signal. These colors tap into a primitive part of the brain that reacts to changes in skin tone linked to fertility and vitality. The subconscious mind picks up these cues and interprets them as signs of health and reproductive potential, which naturally heightens attraction. Together, smell and color form an invisible but powerful first impression that shapes how others perceive you, often before you've even said a word. Mastering these subtle details is an essential step in unlocking your personal magnetism. It might sound a little strange or even unsettling at first, but psychological research reveals that we are often subconsciously attracted to people who resemble our parents, a phenomenon rooted in what's called the Oedipus complex. This isn't about anything creepy, it's a deeply ingrained part of how our brains develop attraction patterns from early childhood. For example, if your mother has striking blue eyes and blonde hair, as a guy, you might find yourself naturally drawn to women who share those features, even if you don't consciously realize it. Similarly, women who grew up with tall, slender fathers often feel an unconscious pull toward men with similar body types. This subtle parental influence shapes the kinds of people we find appealing without us even being aware of it. But the Oedipus complex is just one of many psychological secrets that guide attraction. Another critical factor is symmetry. Scientific studies consistently show that the more symmetrical a person's face and body are, the more attractive they tend to be perceived. Symmetry is often interpreted as a sign of genetic health and strong biological fitness, which makes it a powerful, primal cue in attraction. Even the age of your parents can influence who you find attractive. Girls raised by older fathers tend to prefer men who show signs of maturity, like facial creases, a distinguished look, or less hair. On the other hand, girls with younger parents often find themselves attracted to younger men who reflect those more youthful traits. These deep-rooted psychological patterns demonstrate that attraction isn't just about surface-level preferences, but is shaped by complex, often unconscious factors developed over a lifetime. Understanding these can give you a remarkable insight into why you are drawn to certain people and how to use this knowledge to enhance your own appeal. The sound of your voice plays a surprisingly important role in how attractive you come across to others. When a woman is interested in a man, her voice often unconsciously shifts to a higher pitch, a subtle, biological signal that conveys attraction and receptiveness. In fact, numerous studies have found that women with higher pitched voices tend to be perceived as more desirable and approachable compared to those with deeper voices. This vocal change acts as an involuntary cue, revealing emotional interest without the need for words. But attraction doesn't just hinge on voice. It's also influenced by something as basic and often overlooked as hunger. Believe it or not, when you're hungry, your preferences can shift, often in unexpected ways. During these moments, people tend to find individuals with a bit more body fat more attractive than usual. This instinct likely stems from deep evolutionary roots, where a fuller figure signaled health, fertility, and access to resources, key factors for survival in times of scarcity. If you're a man looking for a simple, effective way to increase your appeal, consider the power of facial hair. Beards have made a strong comeback, and scientific research backs this trend. Women generally find men with medium-sized beards more attractive, associating them with maturity, confidence, and masculinity. Full beards, meanwhile, often signal qualities like reliability and the potential to be a good father or partner. So, if you're aiming to up your game, growing a well-groomed beard could be a surprisingly smart and natural strategy to enhance your attractiveness. Smiling is one of the most universal expressions of happiness and warmth, and it naturally draws people toward you. For women, smiling is a powerful way to increase their attractiveness to men. It signals friendliness, openness, and positive energy, all of which are deeply appealing. However, the dynamics shift a bit when it comes to men. Research suggests that men who maintain a calm, serious, and confident expression often come across as more attractive than those who smile excessively. This serious demeanor projects control and strength, qualities that many women find magnetic. Another fascinating aspect of attraction is the role of pride and dominance, a phenomenon often referred to as the alpha male effect. Just like female chimpanzees are drawn to the dominant male who pounds his chest to assert his status, women are subconsciously attracted to men who display pride and confidence in their posture and behavior. You don't have to literally pound your chest, because let's be honest, that would be pretty awkward. But showing genuine pride in your accomplishments, standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and owning your space sends powerful signals of leadership and strength. These traits trigger deep evolutionary cues that women find irresistibly attractive. Ultimately, the combination of appropriate smiling and confident pride creates a compelling balance. You come across as approachable yet powerful, warm yet dominant, a blend that taps into primal attraction mechanisms and greatly boosts your appeal. Have you ever wondered why anime characters, especially the female ones, often have disproportionately large eyes and long, slender legs? This design choice isn't random. It taps directly into deep-seated biological triggers. These exaggerated features symbolize youth, fertility, and health, qualities that humans across cultures instinctively find attractive. This isn't limited to cartoons either. In real life, women use makeup, wear high heels, and adopt other enhancements precisely to highlight these traits, enhancing signals of reproductive fitness. Physical attractiveness continues to play a crucial role in attraction, particularly from the male perspective. Large-scale studies involving over 10,000 participants from diverse cultural backgrounds consistently show that physical appeal ranks as the top priority for most men when choosing a partner. The ancient philosopher Aristotle famously said, "Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference," a sentiment that still holds weight today. More recent scientific research points to universal standards of attractiveness rooted in biology. For men, a symmetrical body, balanced proportions, and harmony between features, along with a deep, resonant voice, are considered highly attractive across the globe. For women, the classic hourglass figure, often expressed as a waist-to-hip ratio of 36 to 24 to 36 inches, is universally seen as a sign of fertility and health. These biological markers transcend culture, signaling to potential mates that someone is a strong candidate for reproduction and partnership. Understanding these physical and cultural influences can help you appreciate the deep evolutionary roots of attraction and how they shape modern human behavior, whether consciously or not. Here's an interesting fact that might surprise you. Studies show that most women find men more attractive if they have a dog. Why? Because caring for a dog sends a powerful signal. It implies responsibility, compassion, and the ability to nurture. These are traits many women subconsciously associate with a good partner. So if you're planning to meet someone special, bringing your furry companion along could actually boost your appeal. And if your dog is also good looking, well, that's just bonus points. When it comes to physical preferences, men and women tend to focus on different things. Men are often more concerned about a woman's weight, while women pay closer attention to a man's height. Unfortunately, societal standards make dating more challenging for shorter men. Research suggests that being just an inch or two below the average male height can make it harder to attract a partner. For women, the situation can be just as tough. Being 20 pounds overweight tends to lower perceived attractiveness significantly compared to being only a few pounds over. The good news? These perceptions aren't set in stone. Small, consistent lifestyle changes, like adopting a healthier diet and committing to regular exercise, can make a huge difference. Improving your physical health not only enhances your appearance, but also boosts your confidence, which is a major attraction factor in its own right. Understanding these social signals and physical preferences allows you to make informed choices about how to present yourself, both to others and to yourself. Attraction might feel like an unsolvable mystery, but once you understand the key psychological factors at play, it becomes surprisingly easy to decode. One clear pattern is the preference women have for a so-called hunting physique in men. This body type is characterized by broad chests, strong, defined shoulders, and a narrow waist, a shape that signals strength, health, and the ability to protect and provide. It's a deeply ingrained evolutionary preference rooted in primal instincts. But attraction isn't just about looks. Scents play a powerful, often overlooked role in how appealing someone appears. Research reveals that women who naturally or artificially smell like pumpkin or lavender tend to be more attractive to men. Meanwhile, men who carry scents reminiscent of black licorice or cucumbers tend to catch women's attention more effectively. These subtle scent cues tap into ancient parts of the brain and evoke feelings of comfort, safety, or excitement. Ever wondered why people sometimes look more attractive when they're drunk? There's a scientific explanation for that too. Alcohol lowers inhibitions and dulls the brain's ability to pick up on asymmetries or minor flaws in others' appearances. This makes people perceive others as more attractive because they focus less on imperfections and more on overall vibe and presence. Understanding these hidden layers of attraction, body shape, scent, and altered perception gives you a powerful toolkit. By tuning into these psychological triggers, you can naturally increase your appeal and connect more effortlessly with others. When it comes to attraction, subtle physical cues can have a big impact. For example, women generally find men with excess abdominal fat less attractive. This preference is deeply rooted in biology, as abdominal fat is often perceived as a sign of lower fertility and reduced libido. In evolutionary terms, a leaner, fitter physique signals better health and greater reproductive potential, which naturally draws more attraction. But attraction isn't just about body fat and fitness. Psychological traits matter too, sometimes in unexpected ways. Narcissism, despite its negative reputation in society, can actually increase a person's attractiveness in certain social settings, like speed dating. Narcissists tend to exude high levels of self-confidence and self-love, which can be incredibly magnetic to others. This fits with the old saying, you can't love someone else until you love yourself. Narcissists often project this intense self-assuredness, making them stand out and drawing attention, even if it's for complex reasons. Physical grooming also plays a crucial role in attraction. Research consistently shows that men with less chest hair are generally viewed as more attractive by women. This might be because smoother skin is associated with youthfulness and cleanliness. So, if you're looking for an easy and effective way to boost your appeal, a quick trim, buzz, or even laser hair removal could make a significant difference. Together, these factors, body fat distribution, psychological confidence, and grooming habits, combine to influence how others perceive and respond to you. Mastering these subtle yet powerful elements can help you unlock greater personal magnetism and confidence. Attraction might seem like a mysterious and complex force, but when you break it down, it's made up of many small practical elements that anyone can learn and improve. It's not just about physical appearance or surface level charm, though those play a part. It's about understanding the deeper signals we send through scent, voice tone, body language, and subtle social cues. Remember, attraction is a skill, not an innate talent. It can be developed, refined, and mastered through practice, patience, and self-awareness. Whether you're looking to improve your dating life, build stronger friendships, or become a more charismatic leader, these insights give you a powerful toolkit to start making meaningful changes today. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If this message spoke to you or gave you something to think about, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new drop. I've got more real talk, more growth, and more power coming your way, so stay locked in. And if you're going through something right now, just remember, your silence can say more than 1,000 words ever could. Take care of yourself, keep rising, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.